What's going on, guys? It's Paradox here. Welcome back to another video. So I think it's no secret that people from around the world like to play video games, but this one man doesn't, from Illinois. So yeah, let's get right into that.
A jolt and then you'll die.
Alright, so people seem to still think that video games cause real life violence. It's not like I'm gonna play the no Russian mission in Call of Duty and just say, hey, yo, you see that mall over there, or that airport over there? Sorry. Yeah, that looks like fun. Yeah, the article I'm about to read today is Illinois rep wants to ban all violent video games to curb violence. Yeah, 'cause that's gonna work. And Illinois legislature is looking to ban the sale of all video games, and the state, according to amendments that would adjust the 2012 law, which currently keeps retailers from selling current violent video games to minors. The documents were filled on Friday by Rep. Marcus C. Evans Jr. in a response to increase the carjackings and violent crime in Chicago. Alright, yeah, because, like, if you go carjack someone in GTA, you automatically want to go do it in Chicago. Cause that's what's going through every gamer's head when they jack a car in GTA. It's definitely not from getting from point A to point B because they lost their own car. That's definitely not what's happening. House Bill 3531 would prevent the sale of all violent video games in the state. As defined in the bill, a violent video game is as described as one that allows a user or player to control a character within the video game that is encouraged to perpetuate human-on-human violence in which the player kills or otherwise causes serious physical or psychological harm to another human or animal. Well, you see, that's, like, yeah, you don't want humans to cause violence. But it's been scientifically proven so many times that video games do not cause violence in real life. Thank you. Yeah, this guy just is a dumbass. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, he's a dumbass. Like, just full on. Elsewhere in the amendments, legislature look to change the definition of serious physical harm to include carjackings. Among other things, rates of carjackings have increased in Chicago, with 218 incidents reported to police in January, according to the Chicago Sun-Times. The bill would prohibit the sale of some of these games that promote the activities that we're suffering from in our communities, Evans told the Sun-Times. Alright, so, like I said, you're not gonna see a carjacking in GTA and go, cause a carjacking. There's also, laws in place that make it so if the game is rated M, you have to have an adult buy it for that person who's, like, under 17. So I don't see why this is happening, because it's the parents' choice to give the kids that, but they're trying to just ban it for everyone, even people over 17. So I guess that point doesn't stand, but a $1,000 fine was proposed for those that sell or rent a violent video game. Bill will currently face scrutiny. In 2011, the Supreme Court said that California legislature could not ban the sale of violent video games to minors, that video games qualify as free speech, as the Verge report at the time. Alright. So, basically, like, this guy is stupid. Like I said, it's been disproven multiple times that video games cause violence. There's no one who sees a video game and wants to go commit violence in real life. Well, no one that has a good brain. Like the protected books, plays, and movies, that precede them, video games communicate ideas and even social messages through many familiar literacy devices, such as characters, dialogue, plot, and music, and through features distinctive to medium such as players' interaction with the virtual world. Supreme Court Justice Social wrote, this suffices to confer First Amendment protection. In 2012, the American Psychological Association reports there is little scientific evidence that supports casual link between violent video games and violent behavior. See? That's, like I said, no correlation to video games in real life and video games in video games. In violence in video games, damn it. Violence is a complex social problem that likely stems from many factors that warrant attention from researchers, policymakers, and public APA. President Sandra L. Schulman wrote in the report, attributing violence to video games is not scientifically sound and draws attention away from other factors such as a history of violence, which is know from research is a major predictor of future violence. You see, the thing is, blaming violence on video games, it makes it seem less serious of an issue than it actually is. It's pretty much disrespectful to the victims as well. Like, I don't know, people should just stop with this damn argument. However, the APA did suggest there was a small viable association with the increase such as aggression, yelling, and pushing, but these aggressions do not extend more violent outcomes. These are similar to findings to an international study published in 2018. One thing is, like, why do people still think this after it's been disproven like 9,000 times? Like, I think the flat earth shit, it never goes away. Like, and I don't know why people, like, don't look at movies, like violent movies and violent shows, etc. Like, they don't look at those, they only look at video games because they don't like video games. That's the only actual reason why. Like, and then you're trying to, like, take video games away, like, what? Like, I don't know what this guy is thinking, like, what his thought process is, but this guy just needs to stop, dude. Like, he's so wrong. Like, there's no relation. Like, he's just a dumbass. Like, that's the only thing I can sum it up to. He's just a dumbass. Like, it's not like I see shit happening in freaking Call of Duty and I'm like, hey, that's look like fun. I'm gonna bring a fucking shotgun to a mall and just start shooting people. Like, that's not what happens. I don't know. Hi, it's After Video Paradox here. I just want to ask one more question. What's gonna happen to all the video games that were already bought? All the violent video games that they're planning on banning if this bill gets passed? So yeah, I think that's a good point to make. But yeah, thanks. Thanks for watching. Comment, like it, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.